Hi sweeties, welcome to my channel once again. Hope you all are doing great. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing us how I made this elegant Ankara shirt gown style with a drawstring sleeve and inner side pocket. I made this beautiful outfit with a 2.5 yards of Ankara fabrics and a half yard of senator material by 60 length. So guys, if you love this style and you want to know how I made it, kindly watch this video till end. Both the cutting part and the sewing part, they are all in this video. And please guys, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also remember to put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. So guys, let's quickly get started. So this is my fabrics. I folded it once. Can you see that? So I will go ahead and take all my vertical measurements. I'm cutting the front part of this shirt first. So I'm taking neck depth of 3 inches and my chest line is about 8.5 inches. That's it right there. Then I will go to my half length line, which is 16.5 inches. The fourth line there is my hip line, which is about 24 to 26 inches. Then the length of my gown is 39 inches. So I will connect all the lines. So I will take my shoulder measurement, which is 16 inches divided by 2. That gives me 8 inches. I will go to my chest line. I will take the same 8 inches. Then I will connect my armhole line. So I will take my bust measurement, 38 divided by 4, which is about 9.5 inches. Then I added 2 inches for sewing allowance and for ease. So I added 2 inches to all my horizontal measurements, both my half length, my bust and my half length. That's my round under bust. I added 2.5 inches. I added 2 inches to all of them. So in my the down part of my dress, I remove 1.5 inches from whatever I have around my hip. So I inputted it. So I divided my armhole line into 2. That's my armhole midpoint. Then I came in by 0.75 inches. That's for my front armhole. Then I connected it. So I came down by 0.75 inches. 0.75 inch, and that serves as my shoulder slope. So I'll go ahead and connect and cut it. I'm not cutting the neckline now. Please just watch this video and you will understand everything. So I'll go ahead and cut the back parts of my shirt. So I'll place the front part on top of it. So I'll cut the same thing. The difference will just be the armhole. That's just the difference between the front part and the back part of my shirt. Just the 0.75 inch around my armhole midpoint. You see that? So this is the front part of my shirt. So I'll go ahead and open the front. It's just so simple to make. So I open it up. This is the front part of my shirt. So I'll go ahead and create the part where I will fix my pocket. From my half length, I went down by 7 inches. So that's where I'm going to fix my inner side pockets. So I'll make a notch around there. So I'll go ahead and cut my pocket. Can you see? It's just very simple. Just place your palm on your material, then you now cut, measure as deep as you want your shirt to be. Don't forget the length of my pocket is 7 inches. So I've taken the 7 inches. This line here is just 7 inches. I'll go ahead and slide it open because I cut the 4 together. I just folded it twice. So you see, I'll fix my pocket. That's how I'm going to fix it. I'm fixing it, the right part of my fabric is facing up while the wrong side is facing down. So this is what I'm going to use for the buttonhole and my button, just the front part of my dress, as if you're cutting for a lapel. You know how shirt is, the part you fix your buttonhole and your button. If you watch the video at the beginning. So I'll be cutting the front design. I don't know whether I should call it lapel. I don't just know what to call it, but you saw it in that video. Just the design at the front of my shirts. So I will take 14 inches. That's my under bust. I folded it once. 14 inches length. Then I took 6 inches. 6 inches width. I'm cutting the 2 together, so I folded it once. So I'll take the same 6 inches at the down part, that is the 14 inches, that's my under bust. So I will come down at this part. I will take 11 inches. You know, the design is not straight, the down part is slanted. So I'll connect the line. 14 inches by 6 inches. But I later reduced it to 5.5 inches because I didn't want it to be too wide. Then this other part is about 11.5 inches. Can you see it? So it's not straight, it's slanted. It's just very simple. A very beautiful design and also very simple to make. If you watch this video to the end, it will be very easy for you to just make this shirt. So I'll go ahead and slant it and split it open because it's for the 2 front parts. Can you see? I'll place it on top. Can you see what it looks like? So I'll stitch it on the shirt. I'll stitch the other parts. Can you see what I'm doing? So this is the first thing I will stitch before I will now join the part where I will fix my button and buttonhole. So this is for my buttonhole. It's about 2.25 inches. So I'll make the first fold. The first fold is about 0.25. Just watch what I'm doing. Can you see? So this I'm going to stitch it. I've folded the edges of my lapel. I've folded it. That's the 3 corners, but I didn't fold the front parts. So I folded all these parts. So I'm going to stitch it. After stitching it, I will now place the buttonhole part under. Place it under, then I will now turn it and use the part where I folded to stitch it on top the shirt. Can you see? I've done it. So I will iron it to the right part, the sewing. That's the sewing allowance. I will iron it. I will iron it inside so that it will be easier for me to cover it. Please guys, have you subscribed to my channel? Have you given this video a thumbs up? Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so very much and God bless you. Can you see? I will now close it. Then I will now top stitch. Can you see? I will stitch on top of it. This shirt is very, very beautiful. I'll iron it. After ironing, I will go ahead and stitch on top. I will iron the other side. You know, it's the two front parts. Can you see? I will fold it inside before I will now place it on top and stitch. So I only folded 2 sides because the other side is right at the shoulder and this side is right at the front. So it's only 2 sides that I folded. 2 sides of the lapel. So iron. Please make sure you iron properly. If you don't iron, when you're stitching on it, it will be hard for you. That is just the simple truth. So make sure you iron, and when you are stitching on it, please make sure you stretch the shirt itself. As you are sewing, be stretching it a little by little, so that you won't have those rumple effects. You know, when some people attach their lapel or this, you see some rumple effects. So it's a different thing to cut and it's a different thing to know how to sew very well. So always remember to sew with all your fingers. Can you see that? So this is the 2 sides. Is what it looked like. Very accurate, the same measurement. So I'll go ahead and take all my final trimming. So I'll take my 3x3 neckline for the front parts, my shoulder. This is my final trimming. Can you see that? So you have to attach your space, the part you are going to fix your button and your buttonhole and everything before you now cut your neck. before you cut out the neck of your shirt. This is actually how I sew some of my shirt, but if I was doing everything with the shirt, I would just add it to my measurement. So I will not add a different lapel for my button and buttonhole. Can you see what it look like? So I will trim the back parts. Make sure you arrange your shirt very well. So I'll place the front part on top, the back parts. So I'm taking 1 inch for my back neck depth. Can you see? Just 1 inch. So that's just it. So I'll go ahead and join the two shoulders. I join the front and the back part together. I place the back part on top of the front parts. Can you see what I'm doing? I will stitch. That's my shoulder. So this is for my sleeve. I'm cutting the two sleeves together, so I folded it twice. So from the upper part of my sleeve, I came down by 4 inches. Then 8 inches for my bicep. That's the bigger part of my arm. Then the length of my sleeve is about 17 inches. So from the 4 inches, I took my round armhole, which is 9.5. Then I now connect it from the upper part. My bicep is 13 inches. So I took 14 inches for both sewing allowance. If you want your shirt to be wider, you can add 2 or 2.5 inches, so that when you draw your string, it will really go up. So you can actually make your shirt, your sleeve wider. But I just like where mine is. So it all depends on choice, on your choice. So this is my shirt. This is the two. This is my sleeve, sorry. This is the two sleeve. So this is my drawstring. It's just 1 inch and I folded it. So I'll go ahead and pin it at the beginning of my my sleeve. It's just 1 inch. I folded it twice, then I stitch on it. Then this one is 2 inches, so I'm going to use it to cover the string, the drawstring. So I will sew the two sides, and I will sew at the middle. You know it's 2, so I will create 2 channels for the two panels, sorry, for the 2. Is it channel or panel? I don't even know. I will just sew at the middle so that the 2 of them will not be inside the same case. Okay, let me put it like that. So I'll use this to cover it. Can you see? I've stitched the two sides and the middle part. It's just very simple. Remember to fold the down part of your sleeve before attaching your string. Can you see? Then I will go ahead and stitch my sleeve to the main dress. That's to my shirt. I'll just go ahead and stitch the sleeve. That's it. Can you see it? I've done that already. Guys, can you see what my sleeve look like? It's so beautiful. You need to see the owner of this dress wearing it. It's absolutely stunning. Can you see my shirts? We are almost done with this shirt. So the next thing we will do now is to cut the collar. So I'll first of all take the measurement of my round neck. Can you see? You measure your shirt, the round of your shirt neck first before you now cut your collar. So this is my collar. So watch how I'm going to prepare my collar. So the width of my collar is 4.5 inches. So I'm folding the 1/2 inches. That's what I'm ironing. And the length is just my round neck. That's the length of my collar. It's about 17.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and fold it into, I'll fold it into 2. I'm cutting out the 17.5 inches. So I'll go ahead and take my measurement, which is about, is it 8.75? That's what it is. Now measure 1 inch from the upper parts after folding it. Can you see how I folded? I folded it into 2. So from the 1 inch, I will curve it down. This is how I prepare my shirt's collar, and it comes out very beautiful. All the while, all the years I've been a tailor, this is how I cut my shirt's collar. So this one now is for the base of my collar. I'm taking 16 inches. Remember, the first one is 17.5. So this right here is 8 inches on fold, which is 16 inches. This is the base of my collar. It's just very simple. I've made so many dresses with a collar, so you can as well check on my channel. So I went in by 0.5 inch. Can you see? So I'll trim it out. From the part where I folded, I went in by 0.5 inch. Can you see? So this is how I'm going to stitch it. I'll place it because I don't want to use only black for my collar. So I place the base on top of the Ankara fabrics. So I stitch. You see this, the way I place it. So I will top stitch on the Ankara fabrics. Remember, I iron hasty on my collar, but this particular Ankara fabrics, there is no hasty. So if you want to use the black throughout, you can use it. But I just want to mix it up. You know, when you see all those designer shirts, their colors are not always the same color. They don't use one color for it. So I will fold it, then I will close it. See? I'll close the 2 edges. I'll just turn and close. I've done that. So after ironing, I will trim out the excesses. Can you see? So I'll notch the middle. I'll notch this one too, so that my measurement will be accurate. Can you see? Can you see the middle I notch? So I'll bring another pieces. I will now place the 2 on top and stitch all of them together. Can you see how I'm going to stitch it? as if you're making a cushion neck. Can you see I've stitched it? So the next thing I will do is to turn the main collar. See the way it is. Just watch what I'm doing. If you follow this video up, there is no way you cannot make the shirt. There is no way. So I open it. So this is what it looked like. Can you see our collar? Our shirt collar is ready. So I will iron. I'm ironing on top because this is a black fabrics, and under the iron is very clean. If not, I will place a material on top. So this is the back part of my collar. Can you see? The back part is Ankara, while the front part is the senator material. So I will trim out the excesses before I will now attach it to the main body of the cloth of my shirt. So I will take my measurement to know if my measurement is correct. So I'll fold it into two and I will notch the middle so that one side will not be longer than the other side. Guys, have you subscribed to my channel? Have you given this video a thumbs up? Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. God bless you. So I would notch the middle of the shirt too. So I'll take it round. Can you see? Please help me grow my channel by subscribing and by liking this video so that others will see it and also like the video. Thank you so very much. So can you see I've fixed my collar to my shirts? Don't you like? Isn't this beautiful? So these are my button. You know this button that is not this design button. So that's what I use for this beautiful shirts. So guys, here comes to the end of this tutorial. Please don't leave this channel without clicking the like, share and subscribe button. See you in our next video and bye for now.